So if you guys want your makeup to look like this, it girl baddie makeup look, super simple, natural, just all over cute, stay tuned for the rest of this video. I feel like I switch out my everyday makeup tutorials or everyday makeup looks pretty frequently. If you guys were on my YouTube channel since the beginning, you guys would have saw my first ever like makeup video slash like makeup tutorial, and from then to now, like my everyday makeup looks is very distinctively different. Now I'm going for more of like an it girl soft glam type of everyday look. So hopefully it looks way better from last time. I still use the same thing to moisturize my face, which is the Mixsoon Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I still love this stuff. It's one of my favorites. It's super light, not heavy whatsoever, and it doesn't disrupt any of my makeup that's gonna go on top. But this is actually something new. This is the Innisfree Youth Enriched Cream with Orchid. I just started using this maybe like 2 weeks ago or maybe like a week ago, and it's super thick and moisturizing, but it doesn't like disrupt my makeup and that's gonna go over it. It just really moisturizes my face, because to be honest, I feel like sometimes I have oily skin and then other times I feel like I have super dry skin. So to be honest, I don't really know my skin type. I might be combination. Like in the mornings, my skin and like my cheeks specifically are super dry, but then as the day progresses, my nose and my T-zone gets super oily. So it's really hard for me to find like skincare or like moisturizers that really work for like just like everyday use and for under my makeup. And then I'm gonna go with my foundation. This is the Revlon Illuminate Skincare Foundation, and I actually used to use this foundation so much. It was like my holy grail. I used it every single day, but after a while I just stopped using it. There was no specific reason. I actually found a new favorite, which is the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation, but I just wanted to kind of take a break from that and try something new, well, old but new. So I'm just gonna use this, and this one is in color, actually, 509. Before I used to use a lighter shade, I think one shade down, but I noticed that it was actually a little too light for me. And then this one also, I don't know if it's, I think it's actually the perfect shade, to be honest. It's giving skin, that's what it's giving. But I'm just gonna go in with this brush. I actually got this brush like years ago. I dare say maybe even a decade ago. I remember exactly where I got this brush, at like TK Maxx, and it's definitely one of my favorite types of brushes. Personally, I like putting my foundations or any of my cream products on like a palette or some sort of like or a flat surface, and then picking it up with the brush and then applying it to my skin. I used to pump everything on my skin or put all my creams directly to my face, but I noticed it's super hard to move the product once it's in one place. And then I feel like I like a more even coverage. I like everything to be very seamless and even. So putting it on a palette first and then adding it to your skin makes it way more skin-like and more natural looking. So the skin looks bomb, A1. She looks good. Now we're gonna go into concealer, and before I used to use the Too Faced concealers frequently, and don't get me wrong, I still use those often, but sometimes they get a little too thick. Maybe it's because I've had them for so long, they're starting to like dry up. So I prefer using these ones time to time. They're not my favorite, but they are like one of the only other concealers I have on me at the moment. This one is in 45 and this one's in 42. These ones are the Maybelline New York Superstay Activewear Concealers, and I go in with 45 first, and I just put it right in the inner corners of my eye, as well as the outer corners. And then I also go in with some more on the high points of my face, like the middle of my forehead, the top of my lip, and under my chin. And now going to blend this out, I use like this round brush. Before, I used to use a sponge, but to be honest, I didn't really like that sponge because it was so small and really hard for me to hold. So I just went back to my brushes. I use brushes the most often. I don't remember the last time I used a beauty blender, to be honest with you. Brushes are life. Brushes are better than sponges, and no one can tell me different. And I'm gonna go in with the About the Face foundation, the Performer foundation in D2 Olive. And you can tell I use this so much because the writing is literally almost gone. But I like to use this as a contour, like a cream contour. And I just put a little bit on my jawline. And then I put some at my cheekbones area, which you want to be snatched. And then put a little bit on your 5 head, and then my nose, just to contour a little bit. And then I use an angled brush to just diffuse everything out. I'm not going in any specific direction. I'm just, you know, trying to blend this out really seamlessly and make sure it blends in with the foundation, the concealer, so there's no harsh marks and everything looks like one. I have no idea why I decided to wear white today. I always end up wearing white when I'm doing my makeup. I have no idea why, because I always end up getting makeup on my clothes, whether it's white or whether it's not. So let's hope I don't get any makeup on my clothes. And then for my powder combo, I've been using this powder combo for like, I don't know how long. It's the pressed powder, Maybelline Fit Me powder, and then the loose powder, Maybelline Fit Me powder. But you can tell I've been using this for a long time. There's nothing left. There's literally nothing left. I've been telling myself I'm gonna get another one, but I'm just like, you know how much is left? This is like 10 cents worth of powder. If I just throw this away, like, I'm just gonna be thinking about it. I hate wasting stuff. If that's one thing about me, hate wasting. Do not like wasting. So I'm just trying to get in there, the nooks and crannies. Got some powder. And then for this, I'm just gonna go under my eye and really press the powder in, because we don't want creasing. We do not want creasing. And then also put it over my eye, my nose, pretty much focusing it in the center of my face area. So my under my eyes, my lid, my nose, my middle of my forehead, my chin, and my upper lip. I don't really take it outside of like my contour area, like where I put my contour. And then we're gonna go in with some loose powder, just get a little bit, and then put it on the back of my hand, diffuse it so the powder puff is evenly coated with the powder, and then set my under eyes again. And anywhere else on my face that I get super oily, which is again like my T-zone area, my nose, and my forehead, my 5 head actually. My forehead is actually, I don't know, do I have like a normal size forehead, or is my forehead like huge? I can't really tell, but I don't really mind. I'm just really happy it's not like huge, like it's not humongous, you know what I mean? Now to add some color back into my face because I'm looking very ghostly and pale, we're gonna add some bronzer. This is bronzer I've been using for so long. Every video I do, I use this bronzer. Like I can't talk enough about it. It's so good. But at the same time, I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't think you guys can even buy this anymore. It's discontinued. It's the BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer, and I bet there's a bunch of other bronzers out there just as good as this one. It's just, I really love this one. It's so good. It's so good. Like, look at it. I literally hit pan. I'm actually running out of a lot of my products, like my powder, my bronzer, my foundation. Like, I'm running out. I'm gonna need to, you know, stock up and re-up on a lot of things. So what's something that I should try out? Like any blush I should try out, any like powders I should try out? That's like A1. That's like so good. Or it could be even a lip product. And then now we're going to nose contour. I actually changed the way I nose contour. but it's nothing really special. I just like my nose to look like a little cute button, little button. So I just add a line here and connect it. After adding my bronzer, I still feel like I need some more color to the face, so I'm now gonna go in with blush, my favorite part. I've been loving the Juvia's Place eyeshadow, no. The Juvia's Place Volume 4 blush palette. And I actually had this for a really long time. I just never really used it as often as I do now. And I really love it. It's so good. It's so good. And I used to really be blush blind. I used to wear so much blush, so much blush. I don't know if you guys could maybe find the videos I used to do when my blush was like in your face. But I most likely deleted them already, so... Next, for my second blush, because I used to, this is the Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is the Petal Passion. Don't know if they sell this anymore, but I go in with the Love and Lust color. It's like a burnt orange, burnt brown shade, and I just put it on top. And when they mix together, perfection. You know, a little bit on my nose if you're feeling saucy, just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera really quick because I cannot do my eyebrows on camera. I don't know who can. If you find someone that can, I'm gonna do eyebrows off camera. Now that I have some eyebrows, this one looks a little janky, but we're just gonna move on. I'm gonna go back in with the bronzer that I used for my face and my nose and connect my nose bronzer to like my eyeshadow, like my lid. It just adds some color because I'm not gonna use actual eyeshadow. Just add some color back to the lid and makes everything blend seamlessly. Like that. I'm now gonna go in with some eyeliner. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner in brown. I typically used to use the one in black, but I just feel like that one looks so, not artificial, but it just stood out too much on my everyday makeup looks. I prefer brown, and it just looks more natural. And it blends better, with my makeup. One down, one to go. Now let's add some lashes. I don't wear lashes on the everyday basis, but I really like these. These are the ones I've been using the most out of all the lashes I have. So we're gonna use these ones. They're like cat eye, fox eye half lashes. They're like cat eye fox lashes, and they're super cute. But it takes me a minute to put on my lashes, so I'll put these on and be right back. So these lashes took me so freaking long to put on. It took me at least 30 minutes. I was struggling so bad, and I don't know why, but let's move on. I'm now gonna go with my mascara. This is the Essence Lash Without Limits mascara in brown, and I'm just putting on some bottom lashes. Sometimes black mascara on the bottom lashes can be just a little too much, so doing brown mascara really helps to open the eye and makes the eyes more detailed. Damn. What do you think? Now we're gonna go into highlight. Highlight is pretty simple. I go in with this this Unleasha glitter palette, and I typically use the gold shade. And just get a little bit on my finger and put it on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. Ooh. And just blend it out a little bit with my other finger. Oh my gosh, I just stabbed my eye with my nail. Oh my gosh. Bam, button a nose. Now I'm gonna go with my signature beauty marks with the same eyeliner I used for my eyes. I do beauty marks literally all the time. It just pulls the makeup look together. Without them, to be honest, I feel bare. And I put the same four in the same place all the time. All the time. Now for my lip combo, I've been doing this lip combo for so long now, like for the past week, because it's so good. It's so good. Before, I used to not really do nude lip combos or brown, but now it's all I do. All I do. This is the NYX lip pencil in Espresso. Then go in with the Makeup by, like I was saying, I then go in with the Makeup by Mario Plumping Lip Serum in Rosewood Glow. And I just put it on the center of my lips. Blend it out with my finger. And then I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Collections lip gloss in 07. And I'm just gonna put this on top. Now we are done. This is my everyday it girl makeup tutorial. I wear this look pretty much literally all the time. Nothing different except, you know, sometimes I wear lashes, sometimes I don't. Today I just put on lashes because I felt like it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you also stay tuned for the next video that I'll be posting hopefully next week. And make sure to follow my TikTok, my Instagram, and all my socials to stay connected. See you when I see you.